And I broke my car. It's not cool. And I just told you guys that I like never break my car. And here it is. Pretty damn broken. And then of course once my car is up off the ground, I just start taking everything apart to fix all the little stuff that's wrong with it. So I got like the whole damn intake manifold off. Get the light going. Yeah, there's this CCV valve or whatever that goes underneath the intake manifold. Looks like this. And I guess these fail all the time. And there's this rubber diaphragm in here, inside of there. And then if that like cracks and breaks and ruptures, it sucks a bunch of oil in my motor and it blows my motor up instantly. So you can just replace this with an oil catch can. So that's what I'm gonna do. Way less sketchy. And then this was on my intake manifold. This is a secondary throttle body for the like not cruise control, the traction control. So I had the butterfly, the flapper out of there, but I just took the whole thing off because this inside this lip here gets really small and like down, like look how much smaller that is than this opening. So I'm gonna have full this opening, more air, which is cool. And I'm gonna get rid of this box. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know why. I don't know. Probably something to do with emissions. I don't care. I don't like emissions. But pretty much I was going down to Aurora, Illinois to get my livery installed on my car. That's why like my trim is off and my door handle's off. And I was on my way down and my clutch pedal just like it started to stick to the floor, and then it was coming up like sort of slow and it was acting really weird, and then I was hopping on an on-ramp and to the floor, like the clutch pedal just dropped to the floor, and I didn't know what it was. I thought maybe it was like my clutch slave cylinder just gave out, doesn't work anymore. So $335 tow later, it's back at my house. I got the trans off right now, and what it was is so stupid. This is the clutch fork pivot, and it's actually made out of plastic, and this is the spring in two pieces right here that's supposed to look like that. So that just broke, and my clutch fork was in there all dingly dangly, jingling around and whatnot. So I actually ordered a new clutch fork from Beamer World, and it's really cool. They gave me all these stickers for free, and they sent 2 clutch forks. 2 of them. I don't even know why. Look, 2. Same thing. They probably didn't mean to. So if anyone needs a clutch fork, I'll sell it to you for like 20 bucks. When I was putting on the new slave cylinder, because I thought that was the issue at first, because I didn't realize that the clutch fork was all jangly in there. I was cranking down on the bolt too much, and I snapped the stud out of the trans housing. So that is this little jobber, which sucks because they don't sell these anywhere, so I probably have to go to the dealership and get a new one ordered. Hopefully they can order one. I'm sure they can. I got my selector arm all shiny and painted red just because it was dirty and gross, and I like stuff to be minty, especially on my cars. So yeah, so that broke, and then I was taking the trans off, and I got to the starter bolts, and the starter bolts came out really horrible and actually snapped both of them snapped off into the starter. So I had to get a new starter. So this is an eBay special, used. I don't know how many miles it has. I don't really care. It was $20. It looks like it's in good shape. This starter has over 240,000 miles on it. So anything is better than that. As you can see, it's pretty disgusting. I mean, it works fine, but not when the fucking bolts are broken off into it. So yeah, it's pretty dirty in here. I have a small oil leak from something. I'm not really sure, but I can't see it. It's really small, so I don't really worry about it too much. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find it. I don't really care too much. But I'm getting the motor built this winter anyways, so I mean, it'll be fine. Probably just needs new seals and gaskets and shit all over. But yeah, so this has been my recent development. I'm getting new trans bushings are on order. These aren't bad, but with a solid shifter, I definitely need something almost close to solid, because when the shifter doesn't vibrate with the trans and you try to slam gears, there's a good chance that you're gonna miss a gear or something like that. So that'll be nice. And then hopefully I can figure out how to get the intake on without having to use this disgusting box, and without having to use this. I'm sure I could just get like an elbow and toss the elbow on there. I'm going to show you my exhaust while I this intake manifold, while I got you guys on camera here. This guy did all this custom exhaust for me. It's actually pretty nice. The welds aren't like perfect, but I mean, this is the hard part, is getting this Y into the big old 3-inch. So yeah, here's the clutch. Clutch looks fine. Like I said, I'm gonna have the motor out again anyways, so I'm not really worried about replacing the clutch. Like, I know I should replace the clutch, because whenever you take your trans off, you should replace your clutch. But I'm gonna have it off in 2 months anyways, so it doesn't slip or anything. I'm not worried about it breaking at all within 2 months at least. So yeah, here's the new slave. Here's the oil from God knows where. It's weird that it leaks even with the car off. I just want it to be pretty and not leaking. Yeah, she's pretty clean, except for these. This is where the frame hits whenever I go over speed bumps and shit, which really sucks a lot. Here's the trans. It's pretty dirty, but nothing's wrong with it, because it's a BMW. And BMW transmissions are pretty solid, because I beat the shit out of this car and I've never had any trans issues at all. It'll grind once in a while if I'm driving like garbage, which does happen occasionally when I'm not paying attention when I should be, especially with the new shifter, because the AKG shifter is sort of weird. But yeah, that's all that's going on right now. I wish I could be driving and skidding skids, but this will be nice. This will be worth it. Hopefully squeeze maybe a horsepower or two, literally maybe one, out of what I'm doing, and then catch can will make it a little bit more reliable. And then we got all of the fancy livery going on, which is going to be sick. You guys will see soon enough. I haven't been working on it, but I've been talking to this guy about, he's been designing it for a while now, so it's gonna be dope. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Sorry I don't have any exciting fun things to show you. I'm pretty depressed. My car is, well, I'm not depressed, but I'm not as happy as I could be because I want to just drive my car around. But unfortunately I can't. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, that whole thing people say at the end of YouTube videos. Bye.
Thank you guys so much for watching White Sky Drift. We love you, and until next time, bye.
Bye.